Hello friends, my name is Andrew Michael. I'm a real estate agent here in Northeast Florida. I'm also a lifelong Florida native. And in this video is in response to what you have asked for. I did a series of videos on a neighborhood called Southern Pines. If you aren't familiar with it, check it out. I've got a link down below. Also at the end of this video, it'll pop up in the top left-hand corner. So definitely take a look at that video, or those videos. But in any case, so a lot of people have been asking, well, okay, if I buy a home in Southern Pines, what's around there? You know, like where am I gonna go to, like if somebody has to go to the hospital, how far away is that? Where am I gonna go do my grocery shopping? How far away is the beach? So we're gonna answer those questions. Also, is that the only community out there? Are there other options? So we'll talk about that too. And then last but not least, if you are looking for homes in that area, you know, what are some things to look out for? So we'll discuss that too. We're gonna do all of that right now. Hey everybody, welcome back. Again, my name is Andrew Michael, and every day we help people just like you. Now, maybe you bought a home during COVID and you don't like the home you're in. You bought something because you had to. You backed us up against a wall. But now that that's all over and done with, meaning the COVID real estate market, maybe you don't love your home. Maybe you want a larger yard. Maybe you want this or that. And so you're kind of looking around to see what else is out there. Or maybe you just don't live here at all and you're considering a transition to Northeast Florida. Either way, our team has lots of experience that can help you. In fact, we helped all these people. So we can definitely help you too. Now, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look and see what is near Callahan and Hilliard. All right, so without further ado, let's jump right on in. Okay, so the closest grocery store, now this is at the moment. Now, all right, so if you're familiar with Southern Pines, you're probably looking at it because you want the 1 acre lots, you want stuff like that. And so if that's what you want, you're not gonna look over in Wildlight because it's a completely different animal. However, because you have so many homes being built in Wildlight, which is again a master plan community, because you have so many homes being built in there, what you're gonna get is they're gonna have more shopping there quickly because there's more people moving there. Businesses, they follow the residential real estate, especially businesses that sell to consumers like you and I. They follow the residential real estate because they know who their customer is and they know how many of them they need to keep their stores open. So with Wildlight, just banging out houses, on every little tiny lot, which is fine, not knocking it. But because of that, you have way more families crammed in together. As a result, you have more people shopping. So they're going to get the more of the shopping before the west side of the county will. And on that note, to get to Publix would take you about 35 minutes. So here we go. So this is coming from Southern Pines. You would go up into Hilliard or you'd go south. Either way, you're looking at about either 22 to 27 miles, depending on which route, but they're still 35 minutes either way. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so now you're like Ace Hardware, stuff like that's going to be much closer. I believe there's one up in Hilliard, which is only a couple minutes away. You've got your Walgreens, stuff like that down in Callahan. So that, so anyway, but if you want to go to the actual grocery store, you can go out to Publix. It's going to take you about 35 minutes. That's also where the YMCA is too, actually, by the way. So if you want to join the Y or something like that, you're looking at about a 35-minute drive. All right, next up. God forbid something happens and you have to go to the hospital. Where are you going to go? Well, we've got that covered. So the two closest hospitals are both in Jacksonville. UF Health North and UF Downtown. When I say UF, I mean University of Florida. So those are two close ones. Now, if you're going downtown, which again is also like right around 30 minutes, there's also the Baptist hospitals. There's a few other ones right there in that area. I think most metro areas do that. Like I remember when I was younger, when you go down to Miami, like a lot of the hospitals were all clustered together. But there you go. So you're looking at about a 30-minute drive if you now not to any doctor's office or to get your prescription filled, but if you have a no kidding emergency, you're looking at about a 30-minute drive to get to where you need to go. Okay. So next up, we have how far is it to the local doctor's office. Now there's a couple, I can't really say how far it is going to be to your doctor because I don't know what kind of insurance you have. But you have UF Health, which is right there. Baptist has a health center. I believe the county does as well. So if you go down to Callahan, which if you're leaving the neighborhood of Southern Pines, you're looking at about a 10-minute drive to get there. Also, there's a Walgreens there. So if that's where you get your prescriptions filled, you can do that as well. So all that stuff is right there in Callahan. Only a 10-minute drive to get there. Now, something else I want to talk to you about. I'll show you. Oh, do it right here, actually. There we go. So in my video where I'm interviewing Nicole, the site agent at Southern Pines, she had mentioned that there was a big park going in across the street. They've already broken ground on it. I don't think they're not too far done with it at this point. But so just for your frame of reference, like right over in this area here is Southern Pines. And directly across the street is going to be this park. So let's take a look and see what they have planned so far. I'll skip through all the stuff that you're free to read at your leisure. There you go. Okay, so they're going to have a pavilion, restrooms, event space, village green, community lawn, an air-nasium, which is like an outdoor workout area. Future community fitness center, recreation facility, multi-purpose fields, destination island. Interesting, in the middle of a landlocked park. Can't wait to see what that looks like. We've got fishing and kayak pond, outdoor fitness, restrooms, trails, playground, a dog park. Now the cool thing with the dog park is too, they're going to have a dog wash station, which if you don't have a dog or go to dog parks, you're like, who cares? But if you do, you understand the value of it. I have just want to make sure she's over here. I have a Vizsla, a young dog, not a Bichon, like one of those tiny ones, but it's a Hungarian Vizsla. Anyway, I have one of those. She's super active. So when I take her to the dog park, she's digging, she's swimming through the lake, she's just rompus time. Okay, great. The nice thing is when that's all done, I can go to the dog wash station, wash her off, bring her home, and then I have a nice clean dog. And so my wife is happy. Didn't trash the house. So we got an amphitheater. We have boardwalk and potential services. Okay, great. So anyway, so that just kind of gives you an idea of what they're planning. Here is phase 1, which is what I believe they're working on now, the time this video is filmed. And it is just, what do you call it? Really all it is just roads and infrastructure and stuff like that. Well, a few other little things. Then when you come down here, you have all this other stuff. And that's the things that most of the stuff I just mentioned, that's in phase 2. I can't tell you for sure when it's going to be done. It's obviously not anything I have any control over. But that is definitely, yeah. I mean, it's nice to kind of know what they're tentatively planning on building there anyway. Okay. So all of that, that kind of shows you. Now, I definitely recommend coming out here and let me know before you come into town too, if you're not local, or even if you are. If you're planning on driving the area, let me know. I can give you some up-to-date information. Make sure you don't waste your time. And also too, remember, my phone number is down below on the screen right now. Remember too, I can't help you if you don't call me. So I hope you find these videos helpful. Great. But if you want even more help, it's great to reach out to me directly. All right. And then you have, so this is obviously the city of Jacksonville, and that is, Toronto Pines is up here. So, let's do the Jaguars football stadium. Just going to show you how far it is to get into the middle of the urban core is about 40 minutes. Now, the one thing I haven't answered yet that does come up quite a bit is Fernandina Beach. How long does it take to get to the beach? So right now for the area of Fernandina Beach, now this is not on the beach itself. This is like the little town. By the way, it's beautiful. If you get a chance, go check it out. I love it. Lindsay and I actually, on our anniversary, we have little kids, so we don't like to go too far, but we like to go stay at a bed and breakfast that's in the area. And so that's really, what do you call it? So we like to go there. It's really nice. Out of the way, but not. And then if you look at get to the ocean itself, let's see here, you're looking at, let's see, that's 46 minutes, but it's showing me the further one. That's kind of weird. There we go. Okay, hang on. Okay, so that's interesting. I did it before and it was... You're looking at about 40 minutes, basically. 40, 45 minutes, something like that. Oh, that's 50 minutes. But I'm way down south. Yeah, so to get to the beach, you're looking at about, 45-minute drive. So it's close enough to the beach that you can go enjoy it, but not so close that you're getting all the storms and, all that kind of stuff you got to worry about. So there you go. That is kind of the nuts and the bolts. Oh, the other thing is, too, for all you either active duty military folks or veterans who have PX privileges, which I think we all do now, actually. Thank you very much for your service. And let's go ahead and take a look. So Kings Bay, Georgia Naval Submarine Base. Actually went there as a midshipman at the Citadel, or cadet at the Citadel, but in the Naval RTC program, we got to go tour the subs. That was pretty cool. So that's about 37 minutes away, and that's, of course, in the state of Georgia. So you cross the state lines when you go there. So that's 37 minutes away. Mayport Naval Station, an hour away. And then NAS Jacksonville, 43 minutes away. So there you go. So that's where the closest bases are that are going to have PX privileges, stuff like that. So there you go. That's all of that. Now, do me a favor. If you haven't checked out my video yet on Southern Pines, when I end here in a minute, it's going to pop up on the top left corner of the screen. Be sure to click on it. Also, if you want to keep receiving this information, I try to drop 3 videos per week, and we cover all kinds of things real estate related in Northeast Florida. So whether you're looking to move now or down the road, it's great to subscribe to the channel so you're the first ones to get it. And last but not least, if we can help you, please give me a call, shoot me a text. I'm here to help. Yeah, and definitely let me know before you come down. Sometimes people do that, and it's great. I'm always grateful when people call me for to help them. But it's better if you give me a little heads up before you come. A lot of times I get people, it's like, hey, I came from, wherever, and I'm here now. It's like, well, great. It's, my son's birthday or something. I can't go right now. So just kind of give me a heads up. And again, my phone number's down below. Give me a call, shoot me a text, whatever works best for you. And yeah, and like I said, check out those videos too from Southern Pines. If you're looking for a 1 acre or larger lot, new construction home, take my word for it, search for it, whatever you want to do, you're not going to find a better deal. Well, there you go. My name's Andrew Michael. I appreciate your time. It was a pleasure meeting you, and I look forward to seeing you in person. Have a great day.